Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
Multiple ways you can make $1,000 an hour as an IV hydration business owner. Number one, memberships. So just like we sign up for gyms and we sign up for Pilates studios, you can sign up for a membership for your IV hydration business. So me personally, my company, we have like discounts where you buy 3 drips up front, get 1 drip free. And this is for our consistent clientele.
I'm taking notes. So I get 4 for the price of 3?
For the price of 3. So you get a $200 discount. Our clients love it. They love the $200 discount, but I'm getting a range of $600 to $800 up front.
Okay.
1 drip takes about 35 to 45 minutes. So it's very quick. Like I'm in and out. Imagine if I do 2 clients a day, an hour and 30-minute span.
Right.
That's now about $1,200 to $1,600 I made in 1 hour. First way. So memberships are ways that IV hydration and also medical spas, they scale really fast.
Yes.
Number 2, partnerships. Partnerships are how we scaled really fast here in the DMV area. Nobody knew what IV hydration was, but they heard about it. They knew the benefits of like the hangover cure, but they didn't know the benefits beyond what IV hydration did beyond a hangover cure.
Yeah.
LeBron James spends $2 million on his body.
Absolutely.
Meaning that what goes inside his body. I'm pretty sure IV hydration is included in that.
Absolutely.
He feels good. He looks good. You said you've been to the hospital 1 time out your entire life. Like when you said that, I'm like, wow, as a Black man, that's amazing. That means you take care of yourself. You know what is going inside of you.
Emergency. I still go to get checked up though.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Yeah, but emergency, people like, I don't know how old you are, but.
I'm 40.
Okay, so 40. Man, they've been to the hospital and been checked in as patients for multiple days, like multiple times. So to know you've only done that once, I mean, you prioritize your wellness.
Facts.
So through partnerships, we partner with many different people such as Solidcore, Amazon, Google, these different companies because they are our they have our target audience.
Facts.
Meaning that the 9-to-5 worker that's working 9 to 5, taking meetings all day, I come to them, I do their drip, they feel better, they feel hydrated. The Pilates princess, the person that's losing sweat, the fitness enthusiast. I partner with Solidcore and fitness brands like Lulu. All these different companies, I'm partnering with them to get in front of their audience. So I'm reaching my audience in the masses.
Yeah.
Now, when I first started my business, I'm like, $200 drips, okay, cool, like $200, 1 client. Next time, I'm like, no, I want to reach the masses. So partnerships is how we scaled really fast. And when we do partnerships, a lot of times we'll do B12 shots. So B12 shots is also vitamin therapy, but it takes 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So therefore, if I have 40 people lined up, my B12 shots are normally $50, but when I'm at an event, it's like $30.
Wow.
You do the numbers. Like I've done multiple, like 60 clients over a 4-hour span. And when you think of those numbers, 60 times 40, like, what is that, $2,400?
Yeah.
So these are numbers, these are realistic numbers. And as a nurse, they know what an IM B12 shot is. So that is now another way to make $1,000 an hour as a registered nurse. And then group drips. We have a lot of weddings, bachelor parties, people that are coming in groups. So everyone's getting a drip. To do a drip and start it, it takes about 10 minutes to start it. I'm going boom, boom, boom. I have 5 clients right there. We're done in 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's now $1,000. So those numbers are very realistic. The hit, the investment into IV hydration is very low. The legality is different. It's a little bit higher. So that's where like the extra cost for the vitamin therapy comes in. But my profit is about 68%.
Good.
So we break down those numbers. Honestly, you know, as a travel COVID L&D nurse, I was making $10K to $13K a week, but I can make that in a day as an IV hydration business owner. And when I started to look at things like that and realize that as a nurse, nurses should get into an uncapped industry, that's when my mindset changed. And then I was like, again, when I learned about travel nursing and all the cheat codes, I'm like, I got to tell nurses what's going on because we need to get to this. So then I started to teach nurses how to start their own IV hydration business. Very similar to the class I took 2 years ago. So now I teach nurses through digital product, through webinars, and you are actually the first to know I am now going to start hosting in-person classes. So in-person classes where basically the nurse will come in, I'm teaching them everything they need to know from marketing to legalities on how to start their IV hydration business. Even during the class, they're going to get a drip. So they're going to know like how to navigate an actual drip session. And then we're going to have an experience. Like it's going to be amazing. I think it's 2024. We need more tangible meetups, tangible coaching where people can see you, hear you, and really get inspired.
Let me ask you this question, because I think a lot of people are watching this and saying, wait, who are non-nurses? They're saying, what is an IV drip?
That is a very so an IV drip is basically vitamin therapy, but through an IV.
Yes.
So as a multifaceted, busy individual, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have time to drink 8 glasses of water a day or take my multivitamins every single day. And I can attest to that. I know people in the comments gonna say, just take your vitamins, just drink water. I'm like, I don't have the time for that. I'm trying to make $1 million. Like,
right.
I don't have the time for it. So in order to ensure my hydration and vitamin therapy, I get IV hydration as a client, and I also do the same thing for my clients who are also busy and multifaceted. And of course, the hangover cure is an option, but a lot of our clients are consistent because they care about their wellness. So they're thinking about like the hydration that they need to perform like their optimal best self at all times.
What's going on, family? Hey, this show is sponsored by my friends at BetterHelp. This is Anthony ONeal here with a quick question. What are your self-care non-negotiables? You know, those things you never skip, no matter how packed your schedule is. Maybe for you, it's leg day at the gym, or even more crucial, therapy day. When life gets hectic with your projects, kids' activities, and a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to let your own priorities slide. Even when you know what makes us happy, it can be hard to carve out the time. But when you feel like you have no time for yourself, that's when non-negotiables like therapy become more important than ever. If you're thinking about starting therapy, why not give BetterHelp a try? It's all online, making it super convenient and flexible, fitting right into your busy schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and you'll be matched with a licensed therapist who is right for you. And if you feel like you're not clicking, hey, check this out. You can switch therapists at any time with no extra cost. Therapy isn't just for those who faced major trauma in the past. It's also a great tool for those learning positive coping skills, setting boundaries, and becoming the best version of yourself. Thousands of people have found value in it. Just check out their reviews. So never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/AO today to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/AO. Take control of your mental health and make time for you. You deserve it. You know, I don't know, you're the expert in that field, because they say you should eat your vitamins every day.
Right.
But then if we're not getting our vitamins every day or taking our vitamins every day, and we're coming to see you or you're coming to see us once a month, is that the same, or are we still missing some, but this is better than nothing?
Yeah, so as a nurse, as a medical professional, I know that oral vitamin intake, it breaks down in your gut 50%. So no matter what, you're never getting 100% benefit of those vitamins, if that makes sense. But with IV therapy, it's going directly into your bloodstream. Yeah. So you're getting 100% benefit, meaning that it's going to maximize the absorption, but then you're also going to get the 100% benefit. Versus oral vitamin intake, you're already not getting it. No matter how many days you're taking it, you're only getting 50% absorption.
That's so true, because I get excited about my IV drip because I be feeling the water going and I instantly feel a little bit more energy.
Refreshed.
Yeah, like I feel like, okay, my body just got some water. I don't feel like that sometimes when I drink a glass of water.
Right.
I feel a little bit, but that IV, I'm like, man, okay. Like, wow, like that feels good. Last question. You are teaching this, and we can definitely tell by her energy. This woman loves what she's doing.
I love it so much.
Why you? People are saying like, hey, there's so many different people out here teaching this, doing that. And I've only had you and Nurse Christy on my show. And Christy is my girl.
Christy is my girl.
What's up, Nurse?
Shout out Nurse Christy.
She's a traveling nurse. I don't know where she is in the world.
She's not even travel nursing anymore.
What's she doing now?
She's literally full-blown living her best life. And she teaches other nurses how to do the same thing, through digital product, social media content creation, and I think like travel influencer.
But she's not nursing no more.
Nope, she retired.
Come on, man.
She's 28, 29.
Yeah, but she was killing it for years.
Killing it.
Killing it in the field. I mean, she was killing. I think for me, let's be real, so many people are offering courses.
They are.
And I think 60% of them are crap.
I was gonna have that on my list of things to talk about. Not really for IV hydration. I'm not gonna like shame anyone that's doing that, but just in general, the coaching industry.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, and I'm trying to be mindful because, you know, I think people should be coached by you, but I think at the same time, you've proven what you've done and how to do it. You know, I'm teaching people how to get out of money, and, you know, we have a course and curriculum. But I do think that a lot of people are not really being honest with what they're offering.
That part.
And they don't really have the skills to offer what they're offering.
Yes.
Some people are looking at this saying you're 29 years old. And why should I give you the opportunity to coach me in this business? I mean, you've been in it for a while, right? And y'all, here's the truth. Like I specifically watched her for a year before I asked her to come on my show. Like I wanted to see what she was doing, how she was moving. I even logged on to a few of your IG lives because I wanted to see how does she present herself. Does she even know her stuff? Because I don't know everything, but I'm smart, and I can tell when you fluffing. I can tell when you are just regurgitating something else. But you could definitely tell that you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So for someone who's never heard of you before, and they're a nurse, or they're in the nursing field, they want to get into the nursing field, why should they consider you as their coach?
Definitely. So any coach, any industry, the first thing you want to look at is what that person is doing individually in the industry that they're planning to teach.
Yeah.
So they're talking the talk, but are they walking the walk?
That's so cool.
So I tend to post a lot of content about like what I do, my partnerships, how I scale, showing realistic numbers, showing realistic clients getting these shots, and just like B-roll footage of what I do. So my audience, they see what I do. But if you're trying to get a coach of any type, you need to make sure that they're doing what they're trying to teach you.
Good.
Number one. Number two, definitely invest in yourself. This is something I wish I would have done sooner than later, but vetting out your coach, you want to make sure that they're able to mentor you, and they also have testimonials of people that they mentored to do the same thing that they did and duplicated it. And then number three, that they're not gatekeeping. People, like, it's very odd when I hear certain things, they're like, well, no one told me what vendor to go to. No one told me the specific vendor's name. No one told me the graphic designer they went to. My coaching program, anything, whether it's a digital product, a webinar, or an in-person class, I'm literally giving you my team. Here's my team, here's everyone I use, and you run the play. You do what you want with that. You will have to do the work of putting things into place, but I try to make it very convenient so you know that you left with the best chance to win. A lot of people will just say, get a graphic designer, get a lawyer, get a pharmacy supply vendor, but they don't tell you what.
Yeah.
So I realized that over time that everybody doesn't want to or can't invest hundreds and thousands of dollars into a course. So recently I created like a checklist. And the checklist was very in-depth where I basically gave nurses point A to point Z of what they need to do, what I wish I would have had, because I was like a chicken with his head running around trying to start my business. But through experience, I learned. And I think that my journey was not linear, so I can be a testimony, but also a vessel to others. So here I am now. This checklist was very affordable. It was very cheap. And it like flew off the wall because people are like, wow, like she's able to give us this checklist that helped us simply like navigate our journey with a couple of vendors. So when I look at that, I'm now building trust with the nursing community. Hey, I'm not just trying to get y'all money. I really want to put y'all on. Y'all are in my DMs. I'm doing a lot. I can't answer every single DM individually. So this checklist is created to be a resource for you. Go ahead and grab it. And through that, now people are like, I want more mentorship. I want more coaching. I trust you. And I think as a nurse, automatically, first, you always assess, but number two, you establish trust.